What's up, guys? Merry Christmas. Hope everybody had a great time. I am just back from my Christmas travels. Went to visit family up in Oregon. And these were the three watches that I took with me: the Planet Ocean, the Rolex Air King, and the Seamaster Professional Diver 300. And not intending to keep track of these, but I did set them all Tuesday night before I left. So I got them all in sync and set them with time.gov, so they were all as perfect as I could get. And I wore the Planet Ocean on the drive up, about 6-7 hours. And then I kind of rotated every day. I wore a different watch. And over the course of the few days, it was, Tuesday night. Basically, we're at the 120-hour mark right now. So every 24 hours, I took a picture of all three of them together to see if the time had drifted off at all. And it did. And it's interesting that over the course of the 120 hours, where we're at today, and we'll kind of zoom in on these. We can pick these up. See if we zoom in a little bit. You can see where they're at right now. See if I can get the light to... So the Air King and the Planet Ocean are almost exactly in sync, and the 300 Diver 300 is a few seconds behind. So consistently, as I check the time every day, the SMP 300 Diver was spot on every single day, and it is still spot on right now. So you can see that the Planet Ocean and the Air King are about 3 or 4 seconds fast, which was just interesting to me. And over the course of this last several days, the Planet Ocean actually fell behind 4 or 5 seconds. And at night, I do not wear them when I sleep. I take them off at night, and I would typically just put them on the table, dial up, other than the SMP would usually go crown up, just because it has the strap on it. So when the Planet Ocean started to fall behind that night, I left it crown up, and it seemed to catch up with the other two. So it was interesting over the course of the 120 hours to see them kind of stay pretty well in sync. I think 3 seconds off over the course of the 120 hours is pretty good. Especially when I would wear them. Really, I just wore a different one every day. And then I did give them a quick wind on the ones I did not wear that day, just so I could hopefully, make sure that the power reserve kept going and I didn't have to reset any of them, in hopes to kind of keep my very unscientific comparison here together. But I was really surprised, because this is I think this is probably the oldest of the three. And it is definitely the most beat up, because I bought it from a very good friend that likes to wrestle bears. And so it's the most beat up. So I thought that it might not keep the most accurate time. But yeah, 120 hours later, it is still as exact as it can be. It might be just a fraction of a second off from time.gov. But that was probably as I set it, right? I probably started the movement during a half a beat of a second or something. So it was just kind of an interesting thing. And when I was driving with them, I was wearing one, and the other two were just in a watch travel case in my backpack on the floor of the car. So just kind of an interesting observation that I thought I would share. So there you have it. Let me know what you think. It was kind of a fun thing to do, and I'll kind of keep track of some of my other watches. I have some Seikos and stuff. I may just wind them up and kind of get them started to see how they fare as well. But I was quite impressed that they're all within about 3 seconds over 120 hours. So not a bad deal. Super happy with all three of these, and they're kind of, I guess they're my travel watches now. Not that I do a lot of traveling with COVID and whatnot, but yep, I did make a quick escape out of California for a few days, And I'm back, so wanted to share. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.